right. Hello, Fjori fam. Glad to see you back. This is episode 32 of Fjuckin Around with Fjori. So a few notes. First and foremost, an apology to the Fjori fam out there. I did not, in fact, get our YouTube episode uploaded for this morning. I thought I did. I made my intention to do so, and then promptly forgot in the midst of making dinner, hanging out with friends for our D&D night podcast, our Stab podcast. You can always check us out on that at Stabby Podcast on Twitter, or just look up the Stabby Time Adventure Buddies anywhere you get your podcasts. It is an actual play podcast of myself and a group of friends. We take turns DMing different campaigns and different systems, and just having a good old time with it. Our first season, season 0, is a World of Darkness campaign run by our very own Sean. And then Cody is currently running our season 1, which is Caped University. It is a Big Eyes Small Mouth adaptation used in a My Hero Academia-esque world where we are budding superheroes going to college to learn to be heroes. We're actually getting really close to the end of that one. We still have a few episodes left in the can that need to be edited and posted. Those will come when they come, hopefully soon. But you can check out what is online at Stabby Podcast on Twitter, or again, any of our anywhere you get podcasts, Apple, iTunes, Spotify, any of those things. Just look for the Stabby Time Adventure Buddies. On Twitter, there's currently a poll running. It will run till just before tomorrow's episode, and we are asking, now that we are level 26, now that we are close to tying up Skyrim Civil War, is it time for Fjori to change and to grow? Up to this point, as a blacksmith and as a budding adventurer and hero stepping into his destiny, he has mostly favored light armors and a two-handed warhammer for combat. But is it time for him to look into protecting himself with heavier armor? Is it time for him to pick up a shield and a one-handed weapon? Is it time for him to do none of those things and stay exactly where he's at in his lane? Who knows? Check out our poll. Make sure you vote to get your input heard. So that is on our Twitter. It is at Jason the Scribe, just like it is here on Twitch. Normally, our YouTube, Jason the Scribe on YouTube, is updated with our VOD the day after it streams. So today's stream will be up tomorrow at 9 a.m. Central Time. I made the same promise yesterday and forgot. So tomorrow morning will in fact be a double upload day. You will get yesterday's stream, episode 31, and today's stream, episode 32, tomorrow morning at 9 a.m. Setting my phone alarms and reminders so that I don't space on that this time. That said, we've got some things going on here. Fjori has now gotten his orders from Legate Ricca in the Winterhold Legion encampment. There are some Imperial Legion POWs being held at Fort Kastav, actually fairly near Windhelm. Fort Kastav is a Stormcloak fort right now and is holding these POWs, and Fjori's job is to quietly, sneakily infiltrate the fort, free these POWs, and lead these POWs in retaking the fort from the Stormcloaks from the inside out, where they will least expect it. And so that is where we are going to go. Let us jump out of the holodeck and into our game and get right into things. Hope everyone is doing well, is having a good day. I had a great day yesterday hanging out with everyone. Got a good little bit of character moment in, and we are, it feels like at least, we are starting to wrap up our storyline. Now, obviously, this is the end of freshman year of college. This is as anything, could be an ongoing story. We can always revisit these characters in the future, but the current arc, at the very least, seems to be getting close to wrapping up. Let's double check that we've eaten, we've rested before we get going. So we are a little peckish, but we are refreshed. It is, what time? 1:26 p.m. Good time as any to infiltrate things that are going on, but we'll get a little bit of food before we jump into things. So we're just peckish, so let's start with a leg of goat roast. It gets us dissatisfied, but we'll take that rabbit haunch right here and get to well fed, because we are going to want to be ready for this combat. Now, luckily, right now we are not switching things up, so if you guys in the poll on Twitter do in fact choose heavy armor, at the very least, the light armor right now weighs nothing while it is on Fjori, and so his sneak is not as affected by his armor right now, which will become a fun little bit if he switches to heavy armor. But Fjori's never been really a sneaky person, so it's not going to be a major life change if we switch to heavy armor. That's the other thing for the switches here. I deliberately set up the poll to look at the change in Fjori's armor and weapon, but notably not his real play style. Like, Fjori is not about to make a complete 180 and become a mage, to become the archmage of... Oh my. Alright, and now you guys go away, because nobody asked for you. And I don't want to deal with fighting you right now. That was a bit of work there. So we're not looking for some massive change in his playstyle and who he is as a player, as a character. That was unnecessary and uncalled for. It was just walking past your camp. I am definitely not going to be messing with y'all. But instead are focusing on the things he wears in combat and the way he fights a little bit. So it's not so much of a change that it changes who Fjori is, right? He's not some sneak thief who's going to join the Thieves Guild and the Assassins Guild all of a sudden because he would rather steal from people and murder them. He's going to stay with his feeling of being a righteous Nord, doing his level best to stay honorable and build goodwill around him, to build a home, to defend the Empire, you know? So that's why I set up the poll the way I did. I don't want to be thinking about changing who he is as a character, but rather just a couple of the things he uses to do his charactering. That almost sounded like it was right. Alright, so we're going to meet up with the men on the way to Fort Kastav to find out what they are doing. There's a bear. Of course, there's a bear. Bear's chasing something else. Okay. I think these are the men I'm supposed to meet up with. But this may also be a problem. Are they all dead? That's unfortunate. Seducers, bandits. Did I already get all these guys? Was it me that got these guys? Well, obviously not, otherwise I would have taken these things. Also, it seems like my... No. Okay, yeah. These guys, I did this. I feel like I remember releasing the thing from its cage. Yeah, this was me. What's the note? We're gonna pretend that note's not there. That's fine. Okay. So yeah, I am headed this way. Are we going further up here? Is that what's happening? Aha! There we go. Is it Hadvar again?
Waiting.
It is Hadvar.
Waiting.
Hey there. Can you believe this place? So cold my breath turns to icicles. What are we even doing? Guess Tullius wants to make sure everything's locked down before launching a serious campaign for East.
I mean, if we're gonna
Anyway,
go
I'm
into
glad
East
you're here.
March.
We're outnumbered again. More so than when we took that wagon. But if we work together, we can pull this off.
I think we can work together, definitely. What's the plan? Because these guys are gonna take care of the wolves. So what is the plan?
There's a grate outside the wall. Looks like it used to be buried in snow. I don't think they know it's there. From the look of it, I bet it leads straight into the prison. I need you to sneak in there and free our men, killing anyone inside as you go. Once you've rescued the prisoners, head out to the courtyard. We'll stand guard out here and rush in as soon as we hear fighting.
Okay, okay. I'm not much for sneaking, though.
I have faith in you. But if you find more trouble than you can handle, run out to the courtyard. We'll come as soon as we hear fighting.
Okay, so if the sneaking doesn't work, we'll run out to the courtyard. So we've got to get to this grate that was uncovered by the snow, I guess, and sneak in that way. I don't think it's up above. So I think the grate is down here a little bit. So I think I'm going to slide down this way a little bit and hope this wasn't a mistake. Alright, so my sneaking is not the greatest. This is likely to be something that goes south pretty quickly. So we're going to be careful with all of this. I think we've snuck around enough that we are outside of the view of anybody here. Oh, okay, so it's a little bit further up here. As long as no one on the walls finds us, we're doing all right. All right, so we're going to get into Fort Kastav. In the prison here, we are already trying to free these prisoners. Okay, so we've got to be very, very quiet as we do this. Let's start with, what do we see over here? Empty barrel, cabbages, probably not very helpful. There's a barrel here with carrots. Okay. So our first obstacle is a door. We're gonna open the door. Anybody gonna kill us? Okay. Alright, I'm not gonna whisper this whole way. I don't think I can feasibly do this. Okay. Skulls. Oh my. This is not a great place. Okay. We're gonna go quietly and carefully. And we're gonna try and free these prisoners. Oh. We're gonna let those Stormcloak guards leave. Let's see a little corner peek. I don't see anything there. So we're gonna quietly Alright, I'm betting they're all on this level. Oh, they're not. Okay. Hold on. Closing the door does not alert anyone. Oh no, these are not our prisoners. These are... Okay, so this is the prison guard area. I must have mistook what I saw up here. Okay, nothing really major up here. So that's how I would just get to the courtyard. Get to fighting and getting the others in here. Let's search this knapsack. Argonian account. I think I have that. Potion of healing we'll take. Silver ring we can sell. Boots and clothes, don't really care about. Okay, so... Oh. Oh no. Okay. So they opened the door and came through it. So there's at least 3 of them. I could just go for the 3 kills. Because I don't, like, even with my bow, my sneak attack, I don't think is enough to insta-kill him. And thus keep him silent. So it's gonna be a fight any which way we go. But at least this way, we can semi-sneak around. Alright, no, he knows. But now he's quiet. And we've got the key, which makes this much easier to do. So now our boys... That's somebody sitting in that chair, right? Alright, so there's a guard right there. And a guard that absolutely didn't hear any of this. That was by no means a silent kill. Okay. But those are the only 3 guards that I remember seeing down here. And now we're hidden. So we've already got the key. You got a whole venison chop? Yes, I will take what you were eating for dinner. Take your gold. Yes, okay. So just double checking. I've already got a key here from this. Ooh, salmon steak. And we've got our boys. So time to free them. All right, gentlemen.
Thanks. Let's teach these bastards a lesson. All right. Last but not least, let's go.
All right, so we've freed the prisoners, and they're gonna arm up. Excellent, excellent. And so now we go up to the courtyard, and we take this fort. All right, we got the first one, and I'm hoping they take my lead. If not, like after the first one goes out, I'm going out. But I'm hoping that they'll gather together and wait for me. All right, come on. All right, there's three out of 5. 3 out of 4 is not bad. We'll get them. All right. And so now we're literally just gonna take the fort from the outside. Whose horse is that? Alright, there's only a few more Stormcloak soldiers. I think we can take them. they got the last one over there. Excellent. All right. I don't even need to loot all of these guys. There's nothing too worth doing all that looting for. I don't trust the torch guy. No, I gotta trust my fellow Imperial soldiers here. Hadvar,
Who do you think killed more rebels? You or me?
Oh, I absolutely killed more than you did.
That's success. I'll stay here and clean up the mess. Glad you were here. Couldn't have done it without you.
Sounds great. All right. Was that all we had to do to take back Winterhold? Was just this? Usually there's the mission and then a fort to fight. I guess we did the fort part here. It says report to General Tullius. Let me double check our quests. If that's all we needed to regain Winterhold hold. Alright, well, we have regained Winterhold hold. We need to find somewhere friendly, first and foremost, map-wise. Closest friendly place that I can get a ride from is not Winterhold. Definitely not Windhelm. I can either go to Dawnstar, or I can go down to Dragon's Reach. I guess we'll head Dragon's Reachy area. I could also make my way back to Riften. We'll go Dragon's Reach. Alright, so we're gonna heal up. I keep saying Dragon's Reach, I mean Whiterun. So we're gonna hit Whiterun, and then we'll go see General Tullius to see what's next for the Legion. So we are also going to have to decide. Man, I'm gonna have so many polls going at once. That's crazy, you guys. So we've got a poll running now that'll end at the end of the weekend, or not end of the weekend, just before tomorrow's stream. Make sure you go vote in that poll, guys. Go now. It's at Jason the Scribe on Twitter. But there is currently a poll for whether or not but what changes you would like to see to Fjori's loadout, basically. Do we want Fjori keeping with the Warhammer type stuff right here and the light armor? Do we want to change Fjori to being light armor, or not light armor, heavy armor, and all right, we're just gonna clear out this camp. Wait, no, hold on. We're gonna save first. Uh-oh. Oh, that poor bunny. Yeah, we're gonna save first before we do anything rash. But do we stick with this Warhammer and light armor? Do we move up to a sword and shield, or a one-hand and shield and light armor? Do we do this two-hand, stay with the hammers, but go to heavy armor? Or do we go to heavy armor and we pick up a sword and a thingamajig? A sword and a... As you can tell, I'm very... Alright, potions, plentiful healing, and healing. Alright, we defeated Svarig and his seducer's camp. Master Bloomcore, Giant Spore, what are these? Scroll of Conjure Dark Seducer Warrior. Wow, okay. Dark Battle Axe? We'll take the journal at least. You really want to keep this up after all this? Ooh, that was close. But yes, so there is a poll running. Make sure you go vote in it if you want your voice heard for the question of what we do going forward, because we're at a really good place right now where if we wanted to expand, if we wanted to, yikes, okay, I see how it is. Carriage driver's note. Oop. What is going on here? Don't like this. Conjurer's draft. But yeah, we're in a good place where if we want to change things up, we can still carry a good loadout to switch to in a pinch, and we can work our way up with that new tree, whether that be one-handed and block, whether that be heavy armor, whether that be heavy armor, one-handed and block. That said, I do want to warn people voting, if you choose light armor and one hand, it might change how our armor works, because the one-hand weapons with a one-handed shield, I don't believe, no, there are light shields. There are some light shields, but most shields, especially the good ones, are all going to be in the heavy armor tree, or at least on the lower levels. I guess, yeah, a matching shield right now, until we unlock glass, a matching shield is going to be heavy armor. But once we unlock glass, that may change depending on the warmth of glass, because we don't want to sit there and freeze. I mean, we can lose a little bit of warmth. This orcish armor is really good with that, but we don't want to lose too much, and I don't know the warmth qualities of glass. Alright, so let's look at what we picked up. We have a carriage driver's note. It happened sometime after we crossed deeper into the mountains, but I swear I could hear singing. Tuneless, very quiet, but singing nonetheless. No one else believes me, but I'd bet my bottom drake that it had something to do with that dwarven machines attacking us last night. I've never heard any of these things leaving their ruins, let alone roaming the countryside going after travelers. It's almost as if they were drawn to the music. Tonight, we're handing the cargo off to the Sadras caravan, and I say good riddance, but the captain says we're going to eventually circle back to Whiterun, which means we could see the cargo again. If that happens, I'm getting off this caravan. I don't care about the gold. I haven't slept for days, and I feel like I'm losing my mind. Even now, I can hear that awful singing in my head. I just want it to stop. Well, that's concerning, right? And the other is Svarg's journal, right? That's not the note I wanted to read. Svarg's journal. I said Svarg's journal. There we go. We continue to do the bidding of Thoron, our wealthy benefactor. Though our relationship has taken a turn for the worse, he still pays exceedingly well and continues to ask us to pillage the trade caravans as they pass, searching for anything we can find that seems off or has even a hint of magic. Thoron is a powerful conjurer, also completely insane. He's become increasingly unhappy with our spoils as of late. I suspect that the vainglorious saints have done something to gain his favor. We've all become fearful of what might happen if we meet him next month, and he disapproves of our spoils. If you ask me, all that time he spends holed up in those sewers has finally turned his brains upside down. He seemed to really like those tongs and rusty calipers we brought him a few months back. All we need is to find the right piece of junk that he thinks will help him bridge the gap he keeps going on about. and we'll have full coin purses once again. That's intriguing. I'm not sure that helped. Started restoring order. What is this quest here? Alright, so we finished Balance of Power. We've read these for the Seducer's Camp. Okay. We haven't located the Saints' Camp, though, in Balance of Power. And we haven't discovered the location of the Conjurer's Lair. Funding both of them. That's interesting. Okay. So, make sure we're healed up. Restoration is definitely going to be a help to us. We might take that the next time we level up, unless Glass is ready in armor. We're gonna go ahead and sleep in this hay pile for how late it is. We're gonna take a little extra time, but we are gonna get up early so we can get a move on toward Whiterun. Because remember, ultimate goal right now, we're headed back to General Tullius. Alright, so it is earlier in the morning. Ooh, we are hungry. So we're going to have some food. We'll have some of that cooked beef and a brook bass. And now we are well fed. Excellent. We're probably refreshed. Health-wise, we are healed up. So we can also go and put our weapon back on. Oh, and good thing we slept and the daylight has come. I can see a little strongbox that we didn't notice before. Flawless garnet or flawless amethyst and a garnet. That is some nice gems that we can sell. Okay. I don't care about this cave. We'll see what this cave is. Why not? But yeah, the dwarven automatons attacking this thing. That's crazy. Terrifying and crazy. Okay. Carefully down this way. Whoop. It was just a small fall. We're fine. We're fine. It's fine. Everything is... Oh. Everything is not fine. This is... those Dwemer ruins. And fishing supplies. Oh, excellent. We're gonna see what this cave is. Bronze Water Cave. Yeah, I see the bronze. More fishing supplies? Arctic Grayling. Should we do a little fishing here at this time in the morning, or should we head out? You know what? Let's take a minute. Let's do a little bit of fishing. What is this? Activate Ethereum Dynamo Actuator? Ethereum Dynamo Core required. Okay. Well, I don't have those. Yeah, let's use the fishing supplies. Let's see. Oh, I have to have the fishing rod equipped. I don't feel like fishing right now. Besides, we don't have our fishing clothes on. We have not retired yet. That is another goal for us. Once we are semi-retired, a semi-retired adventurer, we are going to go fishing. We'll do the Rifted Fishery quests. I think first and foremost, we have more danger, more things to worry about than the Rifted Fishery quests. But I really do, since that's, you know, stuff we don't have yet and haven't done yet, the Rifted Fishery stuff I want to do. Oh, Horker meat. And house building I want to do. But we have plenty of time before we need to jump into those. Those are definitely much more like retirement type activities instead of like urgent quest activities right now. Because that's the thing, you know, there's the whole, oh, I gotta do the side quests, there's such rich storytelling in the side quests. And that's true, but like the main quest is also there for a reason. And doing all of the side quests, being a completionist, is a different type of game. And it's a different game than the storytelling game that we're wanting to do right now, or that I'm wanting to do. I don't know. Is that something that interests you guys? Would you prefer to see like completionist runs of these types of games? Would you prefer that we went about... Oh, a frost troll. Oh my. Or would you prefer to see me try and complete all quests and do all things here? Because we've still got let's see, what else do we have? Once we finish the Civil War, we've still got the vampires and Dawn Guard. We still have the zombie. There's an undead threat. Somebody's trying to raise an army of zombies. We have the main quest and the dragons. We have the Assassin's Guild that is apparently trying to kill me because somebody wants to kill me, so we can eradicate them. There is a group of cultists trying to kill me from Solstheim that we can do. Part of the reason we haven't done that is we're not comfortable walking around in Windhelm just yet, because we're on the Imperial side of the Civil War and Windhelm is not. So, oh, we're backtracking to the wrong places, but, okay, so yeah, if I make a southward turn at this point, we should be good to go for where we're trying to get to. Yeah, I can see Whiterun from here. Wow. Man, you can really see Whiterun. That's pretty cool. But yeah, so we've got plenty to keep us busy through the main quest, beyond the main quest, depending on the urgency of what we feel needs to be addressed next, what Fjori should devote his attentions to. And then we still have building a house. We still have Masterpiece Theater that we have to do. We still have the Rift and Fishery quests, which we would like to get done. So there's plenty of content to go before we're done with Fjori and his story. So really it remains to be seen. Ugh, Cicero. I told the farmer to help and the farmer's gonna help, but I'm not gonna get in the middle of this anymore. If you're still stuck here, Cicero, honestly, it's almost your own fault. So I think there's plenty to see and do without attempting to make a completionist run of Skyrim on this save file. And who knows, like, depending on other games I play once we finish this and other streams and things we do, one of these days we might come back. They might make a Skyrim super triple amazing edition in honor of Skyrim 6 coming out. They'll do, yeah, Skyrim 6, right? Not Elder Scrolls 6, but Skyrim 6. Yeah, but Elder Scrolls 6 comes out and people are like, oh, we'll revamp Skyrim now. And people do it. Who knows? So we've got plenty for all that. I do think, as a not a guarantee, not a promise, but I really, when Elder Scrolls 6 comes out, that's what we cut our teeth here on this stream. We are absolutely playing Elder Scrolls 6 together, and I am absolutely sticking to a storyline game. Discovering everything new for the first time is going to be so much fun. But we are definitely going to be as realistic as possible with our character. Hopefully there's a lot of survival elements to it. Maybe not a lot of, but it is much more like this. I think this is a well-received thing in Anniversary Edition here. And if it's not a part of it, then, you know, we'll roleplay it. We'll make it up ourselves. We'll impose restrictions. We'll make a challenge out of it. Something like that, right? but we'll get to that when we get there. All right, so we're almost to Whiterun, but I hesitate to even go inside. I don't think we need to, do we? Or do we want to go in and see what we can find in the armor shop and all those sorts of things? Oh, you know what we need to do? Okay, okay. Hear me out. We have the fire salts for Balamond, and we want to increase our smithing with that way. So we're gonna take the cart to Riften. We're gonna go the opposite direction. We're going to see what has changed in Riften itself now that we have gotten the rift back under Imperial control. And then, once we've done that and possibly even leveled up, then we'll go back to Solitude and General Tullius.
Back and we'll be off.
That's our plan.
I can't wait here forever.
You're not waiting forever. Oh my god. Oh. Gotta love them chickens. Okay, oh, and we have contracted severe rock joint. I don't even remember us getting regular rock joint. Okay, let's cure disease. And boy, I hope that's cured rock joint. Yikes. Okay, rock joint's gone. We're hungry and tired. Well, those are both going to be served by going inside. So, into Riften we go. Cody, let me tell you what is rock hard. Yep. Yep, that's exactly what we needed to hear at this time of night. Alright, we're gonna open the Bee and Barb. We're gonna buy some food. And we'll eat a little bit so we're not starving when we go to bed.
Sorry,
but, alright, Kirava.
If you've got the coin, drink
Alright,
for the thirsty,
what have you got for sale,
food
Kirava?
for the hungry.
Alright, so you have some food. Cooked beef, catfish, pogfish, grilled chicken breast. All good things. Horker loaf. Rabbit haunch. Excellent. Alright, I'd also like to rent a
Sure
room.
thing. It's yours for a day.
Alright, you show me to my
I'll show
room.
you to your room.
I'm going to eat a little bit. Just a little bit. We're gonna have that chicken breast. So we're still peckish, that's okay. And we're gonna sleep the night away, and then we'll get there.
Talk later. Suit yourself.
This one, right? Yes. Okay. So it is 8 p.m., 9 p.m. We'll rest a little bit more. We'll get to 8 a.m. 11. There we go. All right. And we'll get up at 8. We'll have some breakfast. We'll go see Balamond and see how he's doing with his forge, right?
Let me know if there's anything else you need.
No, we're good. I'm refreshed, but now I'm hungry again. So we're gonna have some of that cooked beef. We're satisfied. Let's have that leg of goat roast too, so that we're well fed. Stealing from an empty
Got the
chest
coin,
seems like a
you're
bad
welcome
idea.
here. Otherwise, hit the road.
Alright, well I've got the coin, but I'm also going to hit the road.
Glad to see you finally
Wow.
come to your senses. Ready to make some coin?
Brynjolf, at no point am I going to join you in your criminal enterprises. That's
Glad to
just
see you
not
finally
the
came to your
way
senses.
I work.
Ready
It's
to
not
make
who I
some coin.
am. Balamond,
see
I found the
Balamond
fire
perform.
salts for your forge.
Amazing. These must have been very hard to come by.
You know, they weren't actually that
Saved
hard
my
to
business
come by,
and warmed
but
an old
I
smith's
haven't
heart. For
gotten
that,
them
I
that
thank
much.
you.
Okay. So I've got 1,000 gold from him for that. Okay. And I need training in
You wish
smithing.
to do what I do? Very well.
Yes, absolutely. So we're at 67. We're almost at 68. I almost hate doing this. But we've got the gold. You know what? Let's see if we
Return
can't get
anytime.
ourselves
You're
to
quite welcome.
68,
You've been a good friend to me.
Without
That
him.
means something.
and then we'll do the others, okay?
Take a look.
So what have you got for sale? Miscellaneous stuff that you've got for sale. You've got plenty of iron. Let's just iron it up. I think with that amount of iron, we can really do something with it. Let's see. All right, so iron. We're gonna make iron armor. Yep, there we go.
Crush your enemies. Just like a giant. Only a mere 20 gold coins, and all
All right.
this could be yours.
And then we're gonna use him for this. All right, so we're gonna sell you back.
Today? Repair? Purchase?
What have you got for
Take a
sale?
look.
I'm gonna sell you back the armor that we've made. So you see that heavy armor is gonna think, all right, you have plenty of money, so we're also gonna sell you back, or not back, but we're gonna sell our scaled armor and our scaled boots and the bracers of deft hands, because that's not the kind of thing. Wraithguard we keep. Let's see. I'm gonna sell the steel arrows. Sunder we keep. And we'll keep those iron ingots for now. Because what we're gonna do is we're gonna get training in
You
smithing.
wish to do what I do? Very well.
And you're a master trainer, right? You're expert trainer, not quite master. Okay, that's fine though. 'Cause we just need you to get us to 70. Alright, so now we have the glass smithing. So what we're gonna do, we're gonna
Quite welcome.
use the forge here, right? We're gonna make just to be done with them. Actually, no, we'll still do armor because that armor is still gonna serve us well for bigger jumps that way. We'll do the gauntlets. All right, so now we're out of iron, and that's okay. We're gonna sell
Nothing
the
like
iron
the
to
smell
you.
of a white-hot blade, eh?
Yeah, okay.
Looking to protect yourself or deal some damage?
Because we just wanted our level to be as high as possible here. So we're selling the armor, the gauntlets, and we didn't make a whole bunch of... Oh, we made one dagger. That's right. Okay. All right, miscellaneous. What do you have? Do you have malachite? No. Okay, you don't have any malachite. That's okay.
Return anytime.
We already have the room of the bee and barb, and we're just going to take a quick 1 hour nap. We're going to take an early morning 1 hour nap, and that is going to let us level up. Now, last time I did mention, so we're gonna shut our doors. Oh, I'm glad we got a room at the bee and barb where we can shut our door. That's nice. So, in order to not be influenced by any enchantments we have on that may affect what we have going on, we are going to strip down to our little skivvies as we take our nap 1 hour. And so when we level up, everything should be okay. So without putting on anything, without changing what we're wearing, we normally have 100 magicka, 230 in health, and 220 in stamina. Stamina is obviously us running around and swinging our weapon, running and jumping around. Health is our HP. That is absolutely necessary. And our magicka is the ability to use restoration for healing ourselves. Do we want to increase magicka at this point, at this level, or do we want to continue with increasing either health or stamina? Stamina would let us carry more, and again, if that poll shows us going to heavy armor, we are going to be carrying quite a bit more, at least until we can get more comfortable with the heavy armor, and we don't need a good set of light armor to switch to in a pinch. Health will keep us up and running for longer, but I feel like the 10 health that we'll gain, enemies are already taking huge bites of that. I think a lot of our armor and things are what's holding us together with that. So what do you guys think? Anybody in chat want to speak up? Want to make this a community action here? We won't sit here forever, but I do want to see what you guys think. Whether we should go with Magicka, Health, or Stamina for this level. Because we are getting to the level where we are absolutely starting to rely on our Magicka to heal us up between small fights. Damoniac, you're thinking health? Alright. I don't know if Cody's in chat as well, if Cody wants to chime in and see what they think. Incidentally, Damoniac, if you have not heard yet while you're here in chat, and I'm seeing you chat for the first time today, we have a poll up right now on our Twitter, which is at Jason the Scribe on Twitter, and that is running until just before tomorrow's episode, and it is voting on what we might change about Fjori's gear. If we are going to stick with light armor and our two-handed weapon here, if we want to go to heavy and two-handed, if we want to go heavy with a shield and a one-handed weapon, or if we want to go switch, just stay with the light armor but go to a shield and one-handed weapon. What kind of warrior Fjori wants to change into, because we're coming up on level 27 right now, but we have plenty of space for expanding. We're in a good place to carry contingency set for if we get in a pinch, and if we want to change things. Like, I don't think if we wait too much later in the game, it's going to be beneficial to switch anything. Not switching playstyle or anything like that. We're not going to like become a magician or an enchanter all of a sudden. We're not going to become some sort of sneak thief as much and as OP as Stealth Archer is. We're still sticking with the brute force fighter method, just further refining what flavor of fighter we are wanting to be. All right, I haven't seen anybody else Roger up in chat, at least for level up. So we're gonna go ahead and we're gonna take health. We're gonna take Damoniac's suggestion here, and that is good. And we just got ourselves access to glass armor, which I'm excited for, even though we literally just said, oh, hey, maybe we might switch to heavy armor. Who knows? Because we're as high as we can get for smithing heavy armor, until we've got like another 10 levels. So I'm not worried about wasting the perk necessarily. You know what I mean? So Orcish smithing we've just gotten. We can do plenty of heavy armor with Orcish. Ebony is going to require another 10 points here, but getting ourselves up to glass smithing hits us right here, which opens our path. Even if we never finish the rest of heavy rather, to get to it, we can pull out dragon armor out of nowhere with the heavy armor as well once we get past it with glass. So I'm more than happy with this. Plus, forging glass armor at this point is also going to raise our level faster than anything else. So, okay. We will put our armor back on because it is also what is keeping us warm right now. Actually, you know what? We're just running around town right now, so we can absolutely run around as Santa for a little bit here. And lo and behold, we are carrying a small enough amount of gear that we don't need our pack on right now. So we're gonna keep to that. And I think now we're gonna head over to this forge, and we're gonna make our shopping list for what we will need to make ourselves our full glass set.
Perform miracles with steel, eh?
So, to make ourselves OP in light armor with a set of glass armor, let's have a look and see. Also, just see how gorgeous it's gonna look, right? Also, I wonder if there's a set within the advanced armors and the miscellaneous, but we'll look at those in a minute. All right, so we don't want the brawlers glass gauntlets. We don't need that. Although those little daggers on the sides is really cool. Because look, I don't think the normal glass gauntlets, yeah, normal glass gauntlets are just like this, right? But Brawler's gauntlets have that spike out. Ooh, they make it really look like you are slicing people with it, right? Alright, so standard glass armor. We have that. Oh, look at that. That looks so sick. I like how they put that together. The glass boots look pretty standard. Glass gauntlets, okay. Glass helmet is just, you know, so-so. The glass shield, if we get to it. And the glass warhammer. Gosh, that's so cool looking. Look at that. That's gonna do some damage to you, you know? Okay, so that's all in there. Let's see under miscellaneous if there's anything that pops up under like glass scale or anything like that, like the orcish stuff did. Nope. Silvers. Okay, so glass is straight glass. There's no heavy version or special version of glass that I'm seeing here. I'll just quickly run through the rest of these and make sure it didn't fall into anything else. Yeah, this is all orcish and orcish plate. I am a little bummed that with advanced armors we didn't see a heavy armor come out of it with like glass plate, which would be kind of really cool to see. But it's not entirely necessary, so I think it's all right that we didn't see that. Imperial studded iron hide. Okay, yeah. So let's start our shopping list here. Glass helmet. There's only the one. Oh, we'll start with our warhammer. If and things end up changing, we can always change up the weapon. So I'll write that out separately a little bit. So Warhammer. The glass Warhammer, let's see, will be 3 malachite, 3 strips, 2 moonstone. Kind of sad glass armor didn't get new stuff outside of the brawler gauntlets. Yeah, right? Like, a glass scale, I guess, wouldn't make sense because it's already a light armor. But a glass plate armor would be really, really effing neat, you know? A heavy shield of some kind. Like a basher shield or something. I don't know. So if we go sword and board, I really would. I don't think I would go with the maces. I don't think I would go with the war axes. I think I definitely would do sword. So let's see. For the sword, depending on what we want, we will need 1 malachite, 1 strips, and 1 moonstone. And obviously 1 glass each to hone them. And then the sword would also go with a shield. So a glass shield would be 1 more moonstone, 4 more malachite, and 2 more strips. And then +1 for strengthening it. Alright, so the Warhammer and Sword and Shield are a separate shopping list there. And now let's do the rest with the helmet. So the helmet is 2 malachite, 1 moonstone, and 1 strips. Alright, we've got the helmet. We would need the regular gauntlets. We don't want the brawler gauntlets, I don't think. Well, let's see. Armor and warmth, 22 and 13. 22 and 13. Weight 2. Weight 2 value. Yeah, no, we'll just do the regular gauntlets. I don't think I need to have the things on them. So gauntlets is 1 malachite, 1 strips, 1 moonstone. Oh no, 2 strips. 1 leather. Alright, after the gauntlets, we have the boots. And the glass boots are going to be... let's see. Oh, 2 malachite. One moonstone, 2 strips, and 1 leather. And then the armor. And the armor is gonna be 4 malachite, 2 moonstone, 3 strips, and 1 leather. And then each of these will need another malachite for it. So our totals for the armor, let's see, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 malachite, 10, 11, 12, oh no, 13. Let's see, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 strips. I absolutely already have 8 strips. I think I've got 14 strips, so 8, 9, 10, 11. Yeah, absolutely. Easy on strips. Moonstone, I need 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 moonstone. 1, 2, 3 leathers. Alright, so 3 leather, 7 moonstone, 13 glass, plus either 4, 5, 7, or 4. Depending on which way we go with the weapon there. Okay, we've got ourselves a shopping list. That glass armor, when we get to it, is going to be absolutely amazing. We'll go ahead and see if Balaman's got any of these supplies that we do want. We can go ahead and grab those, pick those up. Alright, so he does have a bunch of the moonstone and some of the leather. So let's see, we need 7 moonstone ingots, and we've only got 6 here. We will take all 6 of those. We need 3 pieces of leather. We will pick those up right here. So now we have all of the leather we need, all of the strips we need. We need 1 more moonstone, and somewhere between 17 and 20 glass. So that's not bad. That's not bad at all, actually.
Return anytime. You're quite welcome.
Alright, so now we can't just run around. We need our pack on, but that's fine. We'll put on our pack, and we are no longer carrying too much to be able to run. We are going to run past everyone here. We are going to get on the cart, and we need to go talk to General Tullius. And we'll stop by Barrand, and while we were here in Riften, we should have gone to the Bee and Brawn, or the Bee and Brawn, I don't know, the Pond Prawn. That's where we should have gone. But that's okay. We'll skip that. But in Solitude, we can go to bits and pieces. We can go see Beyrand and see what he has. Yeah. I'm coming.
Oh, steady.
So we can check those things out. And I think compared to the Orcish scale, the glass may even be lighter. So that would be an even better set to carry around for a contingency set while we are working up heavy armor, if that's what we end up changing to. So, not a bad deal, all in all.
Our cousins out fighting dragons, and what do I get? Guard duty.
Guard duty. Man, that sucks, my man. But it also means you are staying where you're at and you're safe. So, could be a good thing. Could be a good thing, my friend. We are probably tired and hungry from that trip. Let's have a look. Yeah, we're tired and we're famished. So we're going to eat, but we will save sleeping for right before we leave. Still hungry. We'll take that slaughterfish. Peckish. Have a salmon steak. Alright. Clothing we'll hold on to. Alright, bits and pieces. We can pick up some stuff. We can sell some stuff here.
If not, let me know.
Alright, what have you got for sale? Let's see. Alright, what do you have? Anything I might want? No. Wrong kind of glass. That Grand Soul Gem is nice. Moonstone ore, not what I want. No refined moonstone. No malachite. Okay. So nothing we're gonna get from you here. Weapons. We just don't use them. We don't use them. I'm gonna get rid of the bow and the bow and arrow. I mean, alright, we do... I'll hold on to them for now. But I think we have enough bow and arrows for how much we use them. We can get rid of the ebony arrows. Alright, Apparel. This gold jeweled necklace increases our health by 13 points. We should probably put that on. Gold necklace to sell. Gold sapphire ring to sell. I know I could use these for more enchanting and practice enchanting, but I'm not somebody who's gonna do a lot of that. So I guess I'm not gonna go with enchanting any more than I thought I was. At least not right now. Once we get a full super armor set, once we're full dragon, we may revisit the idea of enchanting things. But for the time being, we do not need that. Conjurer's Draft we don't need. Food we keep, ingredients we keep, books we keep. Miscellaneous, we can get rid of those amethysts. Those regular garnets. The sapphire, torchbug in a jar, we're gonna hang on to. The sapphire apparently we're gonna hang on to as well. Alright. Well, okay. No, we have enough gems for now.
Back to bits and pieces anytime.
Because we're not really, we're saving them, we're just gonna use it to recharge our weapon at this point. Alright, so we'll see if Beyrand has anything. We'll see what General Tullius wants. The air is comfortable here, absolutely.
Seems there's no end to the need. Blades, helmets.
Pretty much
anything to
everything to suit our needs. Pretty much. But is pretty much actually everything. Moonstone ore, no. Refined malachite, refined moonstone. There we go. Alright, so we only need one more moonstone. So we're good on moonstone. And we need 3 of these malachite. We can already build one of our pieces of glass armor, but I want to hang on to these because I want to do it all at once. Because we're gonna build it back at Hendrheim just like before. In fact, let's go ahead and do that. We're gonna here in the middle of camp, because that's the best way to do it without getting in trouble. We're gonna summon Hilda. Good job, Hilda. Actually, we don't need alteration. We'll stick with healing, but also put this away. All right, Hilda, I need you to carry something. Yeah, you keep those letters of inheritance. Why not? Okay, Hilda, I want you to take Sunder back home. Oh, nope. I want you to take Sunder back home. I want you to take Wraithguard home. So we can't forget those or lose those. Potions are fine. Food's fine. Ingredients. Books. Let's see. Oh, first, before books, miscellaneous. I want you to take our... Alright, leather. I want you to take those home. Take all the leather strips home. Take the malachite home. And all of our moonstone. Take the torch bug in a jar. And then books. Okay. And you've taken all the things that I don't need any further or any longer. So that's fantastic. Alright, now Hilda, I want you to wait for me at home. And you're going to go back to Hendrheim with all that stuff. Alright, the air is warm enough that we can take off our hat. But we're keeping on our gear as we go talk to General Tullius. And we are going to walk with confidence because General Tullius knows we have kicked Stormcloak, but we don't need this on right now. General Tullius.
Can't wait to gut one of those rebels.
General.
Now that we have Winterhold, I can garrison some troops there until I'm ready to
Absolutely.
march on Winterhold. I have come to rely heavily upon you. It is only fitting that you join the upper echelon. I am hereby elevating you to the rank of Legate.
There we go.
On behalf of the Empire and myself, please accept this gift along with your new rank. Congratulations.
Hell yeah. Orcish plate armor. We don't need that.
You've little
We
time
are a
to report
legate.
your accomplishments. We're gathering our final assault on Windhelm. Report to our camp in Eastmarch.
All right. We are going to Eastmarch and we are marching on Windhelm. This is the last province, guys. This is the last holdout, the last bastion of the Stormcloaks. And we are definitely going to get there today. Whether we complete it, whether we make that happen, I can't say, but we are definitely on our way. So, I want to do a last bit of shopping run for armor, because if we can glass up before we go, we are absolutely going to be distinctive on the battlefield, and we are going to look it and know it. So, we're going to go ahead and we are going to take some more rides. Our first stop is going to be Whiterun. Yes, Hilda, you take your time. You get to Hendrheim. I will meet you there. But first, we're going to go to Whiterun to see what shopping we can do and picking up our things. and we are going to go to Markarth for any other shopping we might need, and then from Markarth we will travel ourselves to Hendrheim. Okay.
Need a ride?
So I'd like to
Where do
hire
you
your
want to go?
carriage. I want to go to Whiterun.
Climb and back, and we'll be off.
Sure thing, sure thing. Alright, we are going to be exhausted when we get to Whiterun, so we cannot skip staying the night at the inn and getting something to eat. Because we are hungry, we're chilly, we are weary, and we need to address that. So, inside we go. I like the visual effects that they have for this, that, like, it does make it difficult to spot things or to understand things further away. We see a little bit of movement maybe, but we don't quite know what it is. It's a little fuzzier. And that makes sense. Like, we're tired, we're exhausted, we can't keep our eyes open. So I think that's a really neat part of this. Alright. So we're gonna go. We're going to get ourselves a good night's sleep. We are going to eat a little something. And we are going to then go shopping to see what we can get. We've already gotten 3 pieces. I'm gonna go ahead and get 24 pieces of glass total so that we can do everything we need. And I'm just gonna have the shield and sword on hand for if we switch, and if we don't end up switching, then I can sell them later. If we do, I can sell the Warhammer. So I won't enchant them for any reason just yet, but I will forge them. I think that's a good compromise on that. Raw beef, I can cook that. That's fine. Salmon meat, I can cook that. Was there anything else raw that I didn't take that I could cook? I don't think so. Here's some raw venison, and that's fine. I can make the chops from that. Like to rent a room.
It's yours for a day.
Thank you. You're going to tell me where it is, but while you're doing that, I'm going to go cook.
Kings, on the day of your death, we will drink and we'll sing.
I'm going to cook while exhausted, just like we all do.
And we fight for our lives, and when Sovngarde, every one of us.
Let me know if there's anything else you need.
It's too bad cooking doesn't have a leveling system. I mean, I will say it's a good thing cooking doesn't have a leveling system, or we would have so much trouble getting to make the things we need. Alright, so we're gonna eat a little bit of this food that we've just made. Alright, satisfied is good. And we will sleep. We're gonna get our full 8 hours. We'll take 10 actually. We're gonna get some good rest. It'll be 8:30 in the morning. Everyone will be up. Like, I think the amount of rest we need is actually pretty significant now that I think about it. Alright, so we are refreshed. That is excellent. And we're a little peckish, and that's fine. We'll have a Horker loaf for breakfast. And we skip satisfied and go straight to well-fed. That's excellent. Okay. So everyone is on their way to their workplaces and their homes, and that's fine. All right. So we already have 3 glass pieces, so we need 21 more pieces of refined malachite, and that's all we need to forge everything that we need. We don't need anything. Well, we'll see if Arcadia has anything potion-wise. We'll see if she has the healing potions we might need. What have you got for sale?
In my potions and ingredients?
Alright. Potion-wise, filter of resist fires, aversion to frost, cure disease. I think we're still okay with cure disease with the amount we have. I don't think we need as many. Alright, full potions of healing. We absolutely need. Minor healing, we don't. Plentiful. That's all she's got, which is unfortunate, but it's alright. I don't think she's got any ingredients or anything else that we would need. Let's talk to Bellathor. All these B names, man.
Let me know if you see anything you like.
Bayrand and Balamund and Bellathor.
Everything's for sale, man.
Yeah, I know.
A bit of that.
Everything's for sale. Alright, but do the bit of this and the bit of that include things that I want, sir? No, they do not. Oh, well, we'll check your potions, see what you've got.
That sort of thing.
See if you happen to have any of the potions we might want. Plentiful healing, okay. Vigorous healing, yes. I don't think we need the vigorous stamina. I don't actually use stamina potions all that much. So I think we're okay if we don't stock up.
My favorite drinking buddy.
Alright, now if I remember correctly, Uferth and Adrienne share an inventory. I can't remember actually if they share an inventory or not. We'll see when we do this. See, I can just buy the glass bow. I'll think about it because I don't need it. Because of how much I use the bow. I don't need it. Refined malachite, and you've got 16. And we've got the money for it. We'll buy all 16. So that's 19 with what we've got. Oh, they are heavy. That's fine. We can always put on our pack. She says don't forget to check inside. So I feel like they may actually have separate inventories. So let's check. Oh, not what I want to do. Not picking any locks. Uferth is... He may be walking his way down from the bannered mare. We'll take a lap and see if Uferth has shown up and unlocked the shop yet.
You tried mercenary work? It might suit you.
So we have 19 out of 24. So we need 5 more, I believe. 5 more malachite to do what we want. And then if we've got the money left over, we might see about buying that glass bow. We might.
You get to the
I don't know.
district very often.
Oh, what am I saying? Of course you don't. Ugh. That guy.
Need a blade? You should talk to Adrian at the forge.
Talk to Adrian at the forge. Yes, I've done that. There we go. War Maidens is open now. Uferth was just upstairs sleeping, I'm sure.
We've got small weapons.
Alright, so what have you got for sale, and is it different
deal some damage
from what I have? Possibly? Refined malachite, it is different. And he has exactly the 5 we needed. Right? Because we've got 19, that's 20, 21, 22, 23, 24. Absolutely exactly what we needed. So if we buy the glass bow, we won't even be able to make it any better. So we'll just wait on the bow It's not a priority compared to the rest of these armors. So we're going to get a ride to Markarth, but we're not even going to go into Markarth. We're going to straight go to Hendrheim. And Hilda should be at Hendrheim by then. We can get the rest of the supplies off of her. We can go and forge all of our glass. And then once we've forged all of our glass, we can find a place to offload our Orcish scale. Depending on weight, we'll actually look at the weight and see which is better. But we'll offload the rest of the Orcish scale, and then it'll be time to march on East March. So if we could get a ride to Markarth, my good sir.
Climb and back, and we'll be off.
Thank you.
Sun feels good, huh?
Yep, nope, the sun does feel good. It probably won't feel good in Markarth, but that's okay. And you can take me to any of the hold capitals. I know. Hungry and drained, but we won't be when we get home. We are chilly though, so we'll put on our hat. But we're not going to armor up because we're just going to run away from any conflict until we get to Hendrheim, because we got reindeer speed. Guys, I'm vamping here because I wanted the end of the week to be the end of the Civil War, so that's gonna be tomorrow. And at this point, with the forging that we're gonna do, it'll be tomorrow's stream where we first pick up the new set of weapons or armor that we're gonna do. All right, well, weapons. We're going into the end of the Civil War. We'll stick with the glass armor that we have just made for that and the set of weapons, but we will choose our weapons absolutely. And then once we've tied up the Civil War, our next quest will be to prepare ourselves and armor ourselves in our heavy armor. But we can do that a piece at a time, a bit at a time. Are you kidding? This is not what I just said. I was not going to do any of this. But you are forcing my hand, and I am not happy with you for doing that. And you are not going to be happy having it done to you now. Because this is what happens when just oh, you're going to try and do that? Really? Just some random Breton coming to get me? You've got to be joking. Alright, plentiful stamina. Plentiful healing. Silver emerald necklace, sure. Free glass sword. Awesome. I don't even have to forge it anymore. Sucker. I'll probably end up selling that one. We'll see. I might... I don't know. We'll see. We'll see what I do. Because I kind of wanted the experience of forging it, so... Anyway. We're just going to take a nice ride home. Y'all, I did that hungry and tired. This Breton had no idea what they were doing, what they were getting into. Also, again, the just random individual members of a race being aggressive to me. I don't get. Like, there's no story behind. At least when bandit attacks you, you're being attacked by a bandit. When you're being attacked by a saint or a seducer, when you're being attacked by a thief or an assassin with an assassin's note on it, or the cultists or whatever. I've offended somebody. When the Thalmor attacked me, when...
Traveler, over here.
Oh, come on.
That's close enough.
Never should have.
Here we go.
Really? Please, drain me. See what happens. Fake vigilance of Stendar. Ugh. Super dumb. actual vigilance of Stendar. I like how you stole all of their clothes and everything off of them, but you left their money on their bodies. Dumb vampires, too. I will admit, I was dumb for stopping, seeing those bodies, but I was just expecting... See, again, those vampires waylaying me because of that makes absolute sense. But just... Khajiit attacks you. I get that sometimes you don't get to know why somebody has turned to a life of crime and you don't know anything else about them, but at least if they're gonna do that, call them what they are. They are an aggressor. They are a some sort of no. Don't mess with my horse. But they are some kind of they're a thug, right? They're an attacker, a criminal of some kind. There's some other descriptor for them besides their race and who they are, right? That's my only thing on that. Alright, actually, timing-wise, I guess this is going to work out. I don't need to vamp as much as I thought I did, other than just talking in front of you guys and making this as entertaining as I can. So, we are on our way to... There's a spectral horse running ahead of me, and that is the Headless Horseman. Ichabod Crane eats your heart out. However, that was already a pretty quick run there. I think I could chase down the Headless Horseman if I really wanted to. I'm not investigating that. I pretend I do not see it. I can hear you, but I won't. I have other things that I need to do and concentrate on. So we're going to do that when we get home instead. Alright, we're closing in on Hendraheim. Here's our little shortcut. There we go. Climbing up Baby's First Mountain. Mounts are OP for getting where you want to go. Alright, so our reindeer friend can stay right here. We will switch to healing in a moment. But first and foremost, Hilda, you have some things. And we're going to go ahead and take those things from you. And we're just going to take everything. Wow, and I'm not even overburdened with all of those things. That's excellent. Okay, there's got to be a place for Sunder, Dawnbreaker, Dragonbane, Like Ball, Rueful Axe, the Ebony Blade, the Dawnguard Rune Axe, Dawnguard Rune Hammer, Ariel's Shield, Harkon's Sword, Ariel's Bow, Torchbug in a Jar. I can put you there. Champion's Cudgel, Dwarven Blackbow of Fate, Blood Scythe, Soul Render, Bloodskull Blade, Glassbow of the Stag Prince, Hoarfrost, and Mirax Sword. Okay. Just a weapon rack. Just a weapon rack. Mannequin for the claws. Just mannequins. Is there not a specific place for it? That's a bummer. Open display cases. The Diamond Paragon, Ruby Paragon. Okay. Viewer and keys. Skull keys. Yikes. Okay. I guess we'll put them over here close to this. So this mannequin will get Wraithguard. and the weapon rack next to it. Oh! No, we're not going to do that. We're going to do the equipped weapon. Right. Weapon racks are weird that way. Alright, so we'll equip Sunder. And then we're going to hang up Sunder right here next to the mannequin that has a Wraith Guard. And yeah, so we're going to head upstairs here. We're going to go put those books away. Alright, to our bookcase. And the books that we have, we are going to add in. Oh, I'm gonna want my Ring of Sail though. Nah, the reindeer. Actually, no, I should carry the reindeer sail on me. I want to. Reindeer. Bill of Sale. Hang on to that. It's like our reindeer license. Other things. We can search this chest for anything we need to get rid of, maybe. Alright, so weapons. We're holding on to all of these things. Apparel. Holding on to all of these things. Well, the Orcish plate armor we'll put on a mannequin if we're going to go for heavy. Okay, we'll hold on to those things. Potions, we don't. Ingredients, books, keys, miscellaneous. Yeah, there's nothing in the miscellaneous we want to get rid of. Alright, so that's done. So now we need our forging gear. Alright, so that's over there. Okay, so this mannequin we should put our Orcish plate armor onto. Oh, wait, no. We don't put that on us. Okay, you're wearing the Orcish scale. Okay. I love this look, but also not what we need. Okay. I'm going to take the blacksmith's apron, eminent smithing, gold necklace, and silver blood. And we're going to put those on. So we want the Silver Blood family ring for improving weapons and armor. We want the blacksmith's apron for improving armor. We want the elven braces of eminent smithing for improving weapons and armor. And we want our gold jeweled necklace for improving weapons and armor. Our Orcish scaled boots are fine, but we'll put on our Santa boots while we're wearing this stuff because it's more fun. And we don't need our Orcish scaled helmet, so we'll just put on... No, the forge will be hot, so we won't put on our Saturalia pack. Alright, let's see. We don't need the backpack with bedroll, but we'll carry it anyway. Yes, this is what we want. Perfect. Alright, so now, time to go forge. And then we will compare and contrast everything. Hi, Comic Center, you're playing Pokemon Shield? That's fantastic. We are about to forge a set of armor that may just become completely irrelevant here in a bit. We've got a poll up for our community members right now. It's on Twitter, at Jason the Scribe, just like it is here on Twitch. But I am seeing for our character here, Fjori, we are level 27 right now. And so far we have been running with light armor and a two-handed warhammer. But we are in the best place we could be right now for branching out if we are going to change to heavy armor or if we are going to change to a sword and shield combo, or even both. But there's a poll up on Twitter. It goes until our next episode, which is going to be tomorrow for the next stream. So sometime between like the next 24 hours, make sure you get on our Twitter and vote your preference on that poll so that you can get represented as well in what all we are doing here. I had leather. All right, whatever. That's fine. Alright, so we have all of our stuff to make things better, and we're going to forge everything we need here. So we need a set of glass armor. We need a set of glass boots. We need a set of glass gauntlets. And we need a glass helmet. How do we not have enough glass helmet? Did I not buy the leather that I needed? Did I mean, now I got plenty, just in case. Okay. Did I underestimate some of the leather I needed? I must have. It's the only thing I can think of. Alright, oh, and now my brain has already forgotten what we've already forged. So let's double check on apparel. We have glass armor, boots, and gauntlets, so we need a glass helmet. We need a glass warhammer. And we don't have enough refined moonstone? Oh. That's right, because I counted the moonstone for both there. That's what I did. So we need 2 more moonstone to do the sword and shield. So we're not going to worry about the sword and shield before. We are going to stick with what we have. And so if we change to one hand and shield, if we change to heavy armor before next one, we will do it after our assault on Windhelm. But make sure you guys vote in the poll so that you get your choices represented here. In the meantime, we are going to use the glass we have. We're going to improve the damage output first, just in case, with the glass hammer. Legendary glass hammer. Look at that. You love to see it. And now we want a set of legendary boots, legendary gauntlets, legendary helmet, and legendary armor. Absolutely fantastic. All right, and now we're gonna put away anything else. Yep. Oh, that's not what I wanted to do at all. Okay. We're going to put away anything else so that we don't lose it. We have all the leather strips. We have all the leather pieces that we can make more strips out of. Because I think, yeah, we would need 3 more strips to make the sword and shield ourselves. I guess we could just make the shield ourselves because we have the sword. So we only need 1 more strip. That's fine. We need 1 more moonstone. So we only need 1 more moonstone. Oh, that's... that is a little bit galling. But that's okay. Let's see. So that's all the smithing stuff that we would need to put away for just in cases. So let's look at our armor set. Let's compare and contrast. Alright, so let's look at our helmets first. So our glass legendary helmet, armor of 53, warmth of 29. Our orcish scaled helmet, armor of 50, warmth of 29. So the warmth is the same with the glass, excellent. And the legendary glass, I mean, I'm sure I could get the legendary scaled higher from flawless, but I don't know that it would be so much higher. Well, let's have a look. If, assuming we had the stuff we needed to. Oh, okay. So we couldn't get the Elven above flawless anyway. That's interesting. So the legendary is absolutely going to be better. So that's better by 3 for armor there. Let's look at the gauntlets here. 40 and 24 versus 43 and 13. So less warmth in the glass gauntlets by 11. But we have that strength 43 versus 40. The scaled boots 40 and 24, and 43 and 24. Okay, so the gauntlets are a little bit colder, but the helmet and the boots are the same warmth. And then the armor 98 and 54, and the glass armor here 117 and 54, and that's before we put any enchantments on these whatsoever, and we have at least one grand soul gem for doing that. So that is what we are going to do next. And then we're going to offload. We're going to sell the things we need to sell. So let's go in and enchant. Alright guys, hey. Alright. I don't think we need to enchant the glass warhammer right now. We're not going to enchant the weapon because the weapon may be changing, but enchanting something for helping us with health is probably going to be a great thing as we go into this fight. So we're going to say we're going to fortify health. We have a grand soul gem. We are going to fortify health by 20 points, which is fantastic, and we're going to do that on our glass armor, our legendary glass armor. And it's worth it. I think it's worth it. There will be other grand soul gems. There will be other chances to enchant. Absolutely worth it. Let's see what other enchantments we can do. We've done that fortify health. So we can do a damage on that glass hammer if we really want. But let's do that fortify stamina so we can carry more. We're only going to use a greater soul gem, which is alright. That's fine. If you don't have homemade. And we'll put those on our glass boots. Increase stamina by 13 points. Yeah, why not? Why not? We get that enchantment practice while we're at it. Let's see. Our helmet, I think the only thing enchantment we can put on there is fortify archery. Our gauntlets, I think the only enchantment we can do is archery or smithing, and it's not much better than what we already have. Yeah, so we're gonna skip those. We're gonna quit enchanting. All right, we're gonna go put our smithing gear away on the mannequin. We're gonna activate our mannequin here, apparel, and basically everything we're wearing right now, except for the Saturalia boots, we are going to give up. So we're gonna give the silver blood ring, the gold jeweled necklace, the elven bracers of eminent smithing, and the blacksmith's apron are all going to go back onto the thing here. And then we are going to put on our glass armor. Oh man, I know it's probably going to be too heavy. We're going to take off the backpack for the moment, and we're going to grab that glass warhammer. And yeah, we go a little bit slow here. But look at that. How gorgeous is this armor? Alright, and now, okay, with the weapon out, we can't do the turnaround. But look at this warrior. He is not to be trifled with. Oh yeah. Oh yeah, this is good. Alright, it is coming up on time, guys, and we're going to stay right here looking at Fjori's amazing outfit. And look right here. It has been great hanging out with you, playing. We are on the cusp of ending Skyrim's Civil War, and in fact, that will be our entire goal with tomorrow's stream. Tomorrow's stream is going to be an earlier than usual stream, I think, just because I have things going on this weekend that I really need to take care of. So look for the Twitter to find out the exact time of when we are going to be streaming, but it will likely excuse me, it will likely be about 3 o'clock, I think is my plan at the current time. 3 o'clock tomorrow. That is 3 p.m. Central Standard Time. We will be back to solve Skyrim's Civil War. Check us out on Twitter at Jason the Scribe, just like it is here on Twitch, to see for sure when our stream is going to be and or any changes that may come up. That's where I post them. There is also a poll active right now for the community to vote on, is Fjori, even though we just forged this, we literally just forged this stuff, right? Is Fjori going to stick with light armor and a two-handed weapon? Is he going to switch to a one-handed weapon and a shield? Is he going to switch to a heavy armor? Is he going to switch to both? That is up to the community, folks. There will also be a poll that I put up over the weekend after we have solved Skyrim Civil War, asking what problem in Skyrim Fjori needs to tackle next in his quest, in his tale, in his legend. Does he follow the main quest and finish the dragon threat in Skyrim? Does he work with the Dawn Guard to finish off the vampires that are plaguing the land? Does he choose to move forward? I don't like the spinning, guys. I don't like it. Does he choose to find out more about the rumors of an army of undead being amassed and made by necromancers in the south? Does he just chill for a little while? Does he go look for books and, tell everyone it's not his problem until, it shows that maybe it really is his problem? Who knows? That's going to be up to you guys as well. So let us save, because as we always say here, we save because we are not dumb. And make sure we keep everything that we've done. We'll go ahead and get back to that main menu. So, reminders again, go to the Twitter at Jason the Scribe in order to vote in our polls. Go to, let's see, voting in our polls is there. You need to go to YouTube. Tomorrow morning will be a double upload of yesterday's stream. Sorry about that, guys. And today's by 9 a.m. Central Standard Time. For anything that you have missed so far, just search Jason the Scribe on YouTube, or you can also look up our playlist of all of our VODs and episodes together, Fjuckin Around with Fjori, and you will see all of our episodes up to now. This has been episode 32, folks. That is an amazing amount. I didn't expect to get anywhere near this. So yeah, those are the other channels where you can see us. Otherwise, I will see you back here at about 3 o'clock tomorrow. It's been great. Hope you have a good one, and see you next time. Bye-bye, guys.